I need to tell you guys a really scary story. This is a true story, so listen to this video. I got to give you a little bit of a background so you understand the story. I'm a property manager. I run 150 apartments. And I had a resident who lived here whose ex-boyfriend was stalking her. Everywhere that she went, he knew where she was, and she thought that she was being tracked. So she came into my office and told me, make sure that if he ever comes in here or if he calls, you do not give him any information. And I assured her, privacy is a big thing for me and I will never ever give him your information. Weeks went by and he literally knew her every move. He knew exactly where she was at all times, and she was really getting freaked out, so she called the police. The police advised her there was nothing that they could do unless there was proof that he was actually following her or stalking her. Unless there was proof that there was a tracking device or something. So they advised her to get a tracking device detector to scan in her car, scan her purse, scan her everything to see if he had put a tracking device somewhere. There are so many tracking devices on the market, but they recommended that she get the 8th Street tracking device because it was the most credible. And this is the actual tracking device. I actually bought this because I wanted to do the same for me and my family and my safety as well. And just to have it as on property, as a property manager, in case this ever happened again, if anybody ever came to me. But this is the exact device that she used. I mean, not the exact one. She bought one on her own, but this is the exact brand that she used. And when you turn it on, what you do is you scan like your car, your purse, everywhere. Once it detects a camera that's recording or a tracking device, it will beep. Let me show you how it works. So I'm gonna turn it on, and since my camera is recording, it will probably detect it. So let me turn it on. It also has a flashlight on it. So right now it's going crazy because I'm recording. So it's detecting that my camera is recording. Also, I have this tag here, and so it's detecting that. I turned it off, that way it's not beeping anymore, but what you will do is you will literally scan and see, and then once it detects a camera recording or some sort of tracking device, it will beep like that. It will go crazy. So when she bought this, she did this all over her car, and guess what? He had taped one of these on underneath of the outside of her car, duct taped it. And that's how she found out that he was tracking her, and then she took it to the police and they were able to do further things, and I didn't really get involved after that. But that is insane. Another thing that I would use this for is an Airbnb. One time I had a terrible experience at an Airbnb. That's a whole nother story. But if I had one of these, it could have detected a recording camera recording in the Airbnb that I was in. If you want to stay safe, because there's some crazy ass people out there, if your phone is telling you that something is tracking you, or you just have a suspicion, or you just want to be safe, then you need one of these. This is the one that the police recommended. This is 8th Street brand. It is top of the line. There are so many false knockoff ones out there, but this one is worth the money. You cannot put a price tag on your safety. So I linked it right here above my name if you guys want to look at it. And please repost this story or share this with a friend. That way more people are aware that these devices exist and more people can protect themselves.